You have a fucking online shopping addiction. You tried to buy a suitcase the other day at 7 in the morning. Like, you haven't even woke up and be like, yo, I want to get this suitcase. I'm like, you don't even brush your teeth yet. But did I ever tell you about my Ricky Schroder story?
No.
This is a great story.
It's like Fight Club for Housewives. You say one of their lines, iconic lines, and you walk away. Leave them alone. Yeah.
Let her shop.
Yes. That's amazing that you said that.
Oh, babe.
That's amazing.
She checked the other girl who came back, and I mean, she came in like a fucking wrecking ball. I will say that Stacey dealing with everything that she's had to deal with the bad breath, episode 1, 2, and 3. When she isn't as self-conscious, she is a piece of fucking work,
She's
man.
fire. She's a queen housewife.
One, two, three. Boom!
Hello.
Welcome to Rapaport'S Reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
I'm Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport'S Reality, our podcast where we discuss all things reality TV, a few things popular culture, and a couple of things about our super duper private yet very public relationship. If you've never listened to Rapaport'S Reality, welcome. If you've never listened to Rapaport'S Reality, make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast, and make sure you follow us on our extremely entertaining Instagram page at Rapaport'S Reality. We are heading to the end of the month of October, which will bring us to the beginning of November, where Kebe will be celebrating her birthday.
That's right.
And
I'm going to be 56 years young.
56 years young, looking fantastic. But the reason why I'm bringing up the birthday, which is in for another 3 weeks, is because as you sort of soft started last night.
Oh, the hinting?
Well, you were hinting and you were like, it's my birthday. And what was it last night? I was like, it's not your birthday. You like are eating something and you were like, oh, it's mine.
I got carrot cake from Trader Joe's. And I got it for myself. Listen, I find it to be delicious. I mean, it's not as good as my best friend's carrot cake. But when I was eating it, I didn't want to share it because I got it for my birthday. And so you proceeded to try to eat half of it because you're like, and it's not even that good. I'm like, well, then if it's not that good, don't eat it. It's my birthday cake.
It isn't that good. And we've talked about Trader Joe's, and we can always talk about Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is a fucking racket. And it's a racket of good times, because I will say that everything that we get from Trader Joe's, we have no complaints. But I also will say that if you're hoping to go into Trader Joe's and just get vegetables and healthy stuff, you need to have a strong moral compass, because that place will suck you into the dark side.
Yeah.
They have every single thing.
I know, we say this every time. I'm talking about the carrot cake. The carrot cake for me.
Okay, where would you rate that carrot cake? Because I felt like it was very basic.
When you want a quick, fast cake, it wasn't basic. I mean, there's got cream cheese frosting. It's very thin, like sheet cake, and it's probably more frosting than it is cake. I get that.
But you're a carrot cake aficionado.
Yeah, but this cake is like eating candy corn. I mean, who loves candy corn? I do. So, like, it's the same thing to me. It's not my first pick, obviously, but it will do for my birthday.
Is there a carrot cake that you put at the top of your list? Now, your friend Tammy, our friend Tammy, she does make a mean carrot cake, but is there something else besides?
I've never tasted anything that good.
That is very good.
In Israel, there's a carrot cake that I like, and it's just the cake, and then in between.
Yes.
I forget that restaurant.
And then there's that place near Van Cortlandt Park, that New York staple. Yes. I can't remember the name of it also, which doesn't help anybody. But that I can remember it if I thought about it more. But there's a very good carrot cake in New York City. Isn't it called like Mr. Carrot? Or it's like a guy's name. We talked
about it. The guy is at Harlem is the first place I saw it.
Yeah.
Listen, the carrot cake suits me just well, and there's leftovers, and I hit it, and you don't know where it is.
It's somewhere in the refrigerator.
You don't know where it is in the refrigerator.
But do you think at your age, and I'm not saying because your age, do you think as being a grown-up, do you think it's appropriate
where are we going
to
here?
Celebrate your birthday for the 3 weeks before the birthday.
Yes, bitches. It's my birthday is November 10th, and I have my Hebrew birthday on the 20th. So we pre-birthday now, and then we take it all the way through the month.
Now, without going into specifics, is there something that you have your eye on for a birthday gift?
I did, but you know what? I have to behave because there's some things waiting at the apartment that I already bought.
Like
and
what?
it like adds up. I bought like a...
What?
I bought...
What did you buy?
It's stuff from Quince.
You have a fucking online shopping addiction. No. You tried to buy a suitcase the other day at 7 in the morning. Like, you hadn't even woke up and you're like, yo, I want to get this suitcase. I'm like, you don't even brush your teeth yet. You didn't even brush your teeth.
That's why I don't like to be on I don't like Instagram. Okay.
It wasn't Instagram.
Yes,
this is on your own accord.
It wasn't that. I saw it on Instagram and then I went to look it up on the actual page on my computer.
Do you think it's appropriate to online shop before you brush your teeth? I don't.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. I need a new suitcase. I don't like my big Toomey suitcase. Whatever. When we're rolling it through, it's hard to roll through. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That was a woman. I didn't do it.
I think that I personally...
I love Quince.
I get that. Quince is dope. I like Quince. I just got some Quince bags. Explain what Quince is.
Quince is an online shopping site, and it's luxury items, things well made for a very discounted price. Like, I recommend their baby. Last year they had baby cashmere, and then it tells you what it's equivalent to in the factories and all the things about it and the price. And I bought that gray sweater I was wearing the other day. They compared it to Loro Piano, that fancy brand.
And I will say, as the self-anointed king of cashmere, that the cashmere that I've gotten from Quince is very, very good.
The Mongolian, the new stuff that they have. Before, I would say that early on, you would get the cashmere and it would pile, but this stuff now is really good.
And it lasts long, which is the most important thing. It dry clean. You can't wash. Listen, if it says anything about laundry machines, you have to, if you get cashmere, in order to keep it, because we had a conversation the other day, because you were saying about keeping your stuff and you want your stuff nice. And I said, I literally have my 2 favorite cashmere sweaters, 2 of which I had 4, 2 of which I donated because I didn't love the colors and I thought I could get these again. Ridiculous.
No, but that brand that you got was very, very expensive, and you got it as an actor at like a thing that somebody
you
got for free.
But I take those things they're brand new.
Extraordinary expensive cashmere.
They weren't that expensive.
Babe, back then when you got them, they were expensive.
No, I'm telling you, they weren't that expensive for the kind of... the brand went out, because you guys are probably like chomping at the bit.
It was an Italian
What kind
company.
of cashmere is it, Mike Rap? What kind of cashmere is it, Kebe Rap? But the brand went extinct. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, Quince is a good company. They got bags, they got shoes, and it's all sort of...
I never wear the shoe. Like, we're not going
just
there.
Saying, people might find...
I got a linen tablecloth there that was gorgeous. Next to my expensive one, you can't tell the difference.
I agree.
There's a lot of things. I like doing that kind of stuff. I like finding things that look nice for less money. Listen, babe, what I really think I want is I want to get a VPN for my birthday.
That's not a birthday gift. We have a VPN.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I need a subscription to Hey You.
What is Hey You?
Hey You is a streaming service, and I want it because I want to watch Housewives of London.
And you can only watch it by getting, what is it called?
Hey You.
I think they had Hey You when I was in Scotland.
Yes. That's where they have it.
But can you get Hey You in America?
Only with a VPN.
That's sad.
I know, but it's not Bravo.
We got to get another streaming platform.
Just so I can watch this season.
I have a feeling these companies... This shit's not going to last, man. Motherfuckers
It's very frustrating. But this is not a Bravo show. You know that, right? Like, the show on there that I want to watch is not produced by Bravo. It's not a...
you don't have to...
Not an NBC Universal.
You don't got to twist my arm.
Okay.
You ain't got to...
But the clips look so good. I'm into it.
All right.
And your girl that was on Traitors with you is in it.
Who?
The British lady.
Which girl that was on Traitors? British lady.
The housewife.
Oh, she's on there?
She was on Dubai. Yeah, she's on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
She was on the original Ladies of London.
Right.
That I loved.
Stansbury.
Yes, Carolyn Stansbury.
She was all right. She was in my Housewives that were part of the cast of Traitors. She's at number 5.
Really?
Because, yeah, she's number 5.
She's not that friendly, right?
She just... she's fine.
Right.
I'm not saying she's not fine, but she's a little fine. I wasn't the only one that found her, quote unquote, just fine.
Right.
And hopefully that moment where somebody else found her to be just fine will air in season 4 of Traitors.
I can't wait.
Now, I can only talk in between the lines. You can try to figure out what I just told you about in between the lines. But I was witness to somebody who thought she was...
Okay, let's stop while you're ahead.
Just fine.
Okay.
And I will tell you that when I was watching that person, and I'm not saying who it is, it could be a man or a woman, when that person
realized she was just fine,
they went into I would say it felt like 20 minutes, but in real life it was probably 2 to 3 minutes, a 2 to 3 minute tangent about how just fine she was. And I was mouth agape.
In heaven.
Agaped. And I hope if they show that moment when that happened, they cut to me with my mouth agape, because I know my mouth was at the floor.
Because you felt like you were in the Housewives of Scotland.
Yes. I was like, wow. Wow.
That's very cool.
It was like, I
can't wait.
You know, when I think about my time doing Traitors, moments like that are what my takeaway is.
Right.
And being in the hotel completely isolated, which was the not fun part. But when I think about the fun part, I think about alluding to what I just mentioned.
Or just staring into the faces of these housewives that you love and admire.
When Traitors comes out, I have some things to share that are going to be great, because I'm going to explain and share all of it.
I can't wait.
I'm going to explain and share all of it.
Wait, let me ask you this. Wait, is it a Bravo show or just a Peacock show?
Peacock.
Oh, it's Peacock. Oh, okay.
Peacock is under Bravo?
Yeah, well, Bravo's
under Peacock.
It's NBC Universal owns all of it, I think, right?
We must discuss, talking about popular culture, things we're watching. We have started watching Black Rabbit, which is the new Jude Law, Jason Bateman show. I believe it was created by Jason Bateman and his partner or another partner. Yeah. And the show is about two brothers, played by Jude Law and Jason Bateman, who are in the restaurant business. And it's really sort of that old school brotherly love, one brother fucking up the other brother sort of bringing down the other brother. It was you, Charlie. It was you.
Right.
I could have been a contender sort of thing. Shakespearean Brothers Karamazov. And it takes place it doesn't say when. It feels like the late 90s, early 2000s, but they don't say it's now in New York.
I think it's now. I think they go flashback to when one of the brothers...
They keep it timeless, though.
Yes,
but it has that gritty New York feel. And it's very well done.
You compared it to
Pope of Greenwich Village,
which I thought was a brilliant comparison. There was a lot of elements of that movie in this series,
and in Uncut Gems. And it's the sort of New York, the gritty New York that you don't see. It's not the Sex in the City. It's not the Lena Dunham Girls version of New York, and it's not the full New York. But there is a gritty New York that still exists. There is a seedy New York that still exists, and they have a restaurant called the Black Rabbit, and Jude Law is sort of the good brother, but he's a fuck up too. Yeah. And Jason Bateman is the other brother who's more of a fuck up. And it's really good. It's very well written, very well acted, very well shot. And the thing that I like about it, because where it's going, it focuses on the brothers and how they got to where they are at the beginning of the story. And in the first 4 episodes, which we've only watched the first 4, but going forward, it starts to break down the other ancillary characters.
That's right.
And there's mobsters, and it's great, and we're really enjoying it.
A lot. Like, not so much like we enjoyed Mobland, I don't think. We were riveted by that. Different pace, much more higher stakes, more graphically stimulating. But this was like the direction. I think Laura Linney, the actress Laura Linney, directed the second, third, and fourth episodes.
And Jason Bateman directed the first two and acted in it.
Which is...
That motherfucker is talented.
I know. Watching that, I asked you if you would want to direct episodics again, ever.
Shit like that, I would.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Jason Bateman has superseded expectations from his days on Silver Spoons.
Right. I forgot that he was on that.
He was on Silver Spoons.
It's crazy with
Ricky Schroder. Who I loved from the Champ. Champ, get up, Champ.
Yes.
And I acted out that play. I did a play version, a written play version of the Champ in, I believe it was the 2nd or 3rd grade at PS 158.
Is that something that you did with the friend that you mentioned the other day, where you guys used to do the Long Island women?
Different theater group, different school, different theater group. But I played, of course, Ricky Schroder, and I forced the other kids to no one. I probably was a fucking tyrant. No one wanted. By the time the show went up, I feel like no one wanted to participate. But it, like it was a school.
So you ended up playing all the parts.
playing Champ, playing Ricky Schroder, I'm playing John Voight, playing everybody. But did I ever tell you about my Ricky Schroder story?
No.
This is a great story. So in 1986, my friend and I were in Los Angeles. At the time, I was in school at Fairfax. I was going to school at Fairfax for 1 year, 10th grade at Fairfax High School. We stole, borrowed without asking, let's just say my stepmom's car, Joanne's car.
Right.
Neither one of us were great drivers, but we were sufficient. We were driving all around Hollywood. This is 1986.
Wow.
So this is when like Sunset. Now, we didn't know where the fuck we were going.
I was going to say, you hadn't even been in LA that long to be driving the streets of...
We didn't know where the fuck we were going. We never got into any accidents. That was the one. We never crashed the car, never bumped the car. We were able to park the car. And all this. We were driving around Hollywood, and we wound up getting pulled over.
No.
Because we were throwing eggs out of the car, because that's a smart thing to do when you don't have a driver's license.
You took your stepmom's car and then threw eggs out of it. That sounds really like bad decision making.
And we wound up getting pulled over in a parking lot near the old Tower Records.
It was on Sunset, like Doheny.
And while we got pulled over and the cops were talking to us, and this must have been on a Friday or Saturday night, because as I remember it and as my friend remembers it, it was packed.
Wow.
But while we were getting pulled over by the cops, Ricky Schroder, in his prime, got out of a car, and he's our age, and we were like, oh, shit. And we were like, yo, and he was very friendly to us. We were chatting with Ricky Schroder while the
cops were standing there?
While the cops were standing there. And I was bugging, because I was a huge Ricky Schroder was the guy. He was a fucking...
Totally. I was in love with him.
He was the man with the fucking blue eyes and the blonde hair and the freckles and silver spoons and champ, get up, champ. And he had the commercials. He was the dude. And anyway, Ricky Schroder was very nice, and he wound up going on. And then the cops were like, what are you doing? We're like, we borrowed the car and we were begging and
Oh my
And he said, well, we saw you throwing eggs out of the car. And he made us, this is a fucking true story, he made us put the eggs at the top of our pants and smash the eggs down our pants.
No, he did not.
And then they let us go.
Oh my gosh, talk about police brutality.
No, that was...
I'm kidding, that's funny.
And that's
amazing.
What you should do to teens.
Back in the days, that's exactly what you should have done. That's what you get.
So shout out to those cops who I know are probably listening. And who probably found out that they were like, oh, yeah, we could have arrested that fucking Michael Rapaport and his dumb fucking friend. And we didn't do it. We made him smash the eggs down their pants as they were chit-chatting with Ricky Schroder. And
I love those cops.
I appreciate you cops. I know you've been following my career, to the T. But shout out to those guys. But that's a true fucking story.
That is such a good story.
But Black Rabbit with Jason Bateman and Jude Law is very good, very entertaining, very gritty, very funny.
So funny. Jason Bateman is just... What he does,
he's been doing
so
the
well.
Same shit.
He's been doing the same stuff, and he's playing the same sort of characters with nuance.
Wise ass. Same character he played on Silver Spoons.
Totally.
No disrespect.
No, it's not easy to do. He stays within his reign, and it works for him, and it's so good. I mean, he has a beard and long hair, and
he's a wise ass.
Yeah, Ozark, the show that he was on,
same thing.
Husband that way. He's the same character, and it works so well.
It works so well.
He's excellent at it. Yeah,
and also the violence in the show is very real. And like at one point, somebody gets robbed.
Yes,
and it's like, yeah, this is how one person might act if they were getting robbed. It's certainly how that character would act.
That scene is crazy real.
And then there's another scene where something bad happens, which I won't give it away because I really urge people to watch the show, where like that's how that would be.
Yeah.
So It's fucking good. It's fun. Great. It's good. It's so New York. And, you know, him and the other showrunners and the people who created the show really capture this grit in New York that does exist. So,
and that's saying a lot when you say that, because it's sometimes your problem with shows that take place in New York. They're missing sort of an authenticity. Yeah, they got it.
And, you know I saw people say, well, their accents. I'm not the accent police. Yeah. I'm not going to name other very coveted performances by very coveted actors who have failed accents.
Yeah.
Accents are a extremely hard thing to get right. And there has been way better actors than me, Jason Bateman, and Jude Law, and I say that with all due respect, who have failed miserably with accents, specifically New York accents.
Yep.
I think they did great. They sounded great. The show's great. And I can't wait to finish watching Black Rabbit.
Same. We love Black Rabbit, but let's chin check our way into Potomac.
Not chin check.
Oh, no, not chin check. I don't understand why that was used like that.
Because the reason why it was, I don't know why the term was used.
Kebe. Is her name Kebe?
No, K.
Kay used it very confidently. I'm about to chin check her. Her very good friend who she's brought into the show.
But I've never heard it used other than in a violent way.
Boxing?
Yeah.
Right. I thought it was a boxing reference.
It's a fighting reference. Yeah. Like, yo, I'm going to check his chin, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And based on the physical altercation that happened, that Kay she didn't start it. I feel like Grimace started it. Grimace. She started it. And the reason why I know it was Grimace, because I actually, when I was doing Traitors off camera, I did ask Candace. I said, yes.
How she came up with that nickname for that girl that...
No, I said, what Muppet character did... She said, Grimace. And I said, okay, Neck. And,
you did not say that to her. That's amazing.
This is... Yes,
That's amazing.
I guarantee you that I am not the first person that walked up to Candace and be like, okay, Neck.
I know, but it's still fun to be able to be the one who did it.
I wish I could have done that. If she's in a supermarket and there's a fan, they'll be like, okay, Neck.
If I saw her in the supermarket, I would come up behind her and be like, okay, Neck.
And you don't have to say anything else.
And then I'd walk away.
That's all. That's saying, I love you, I appreciate you.
It's like Fight Club for Housewives. You say one of their lines, iconic lines, and you walk away. Leave them alone. Yeah.
Let her shop.
Yes. That's amazing that you said that.
Oh, babe.
That's amazing.
Now, the 5 housewives that were there.
Did you do any of Lisa Rinna's lines to her?
Yeah. I've referenced Lisa Rinna in the show as Lisa Rinna to Lisa Rinna. Like, I was doing all that shit. This is the highlight of my thing. Like, babe, when I was sitting down with all 5 of them, the 5 households that were announced on season 4 of Traitors, it is announced that Lisa Rinna, Dorinda Medley, Portia Williams, Candace, the great Candace, and
Carolyn Stansberry,
they were on the show.
Yeah.
It was announced that they were on the show.
So you knew, and you were excited.
When I was sitting with all 5 of them at once, so that's 6 of us, it could have literally been Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Brunson, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. Like, I was maybe not as excited,
right?
But close to that excitement.
Pretty close.
It wouldn't be Michael Jordan level but the players that I named, like that level.
I get the reference. Yeah, I see.
Not Steph. Steph's a different thing because I've been around Steph Curry.
He's like friendly with you.
But Steph Curry's also like being around a Noxzema model and Steph Curry.
Right.
Because when you're up close, you're like, he got nice skin and the eyes. Like, he's
good looking.
He's like a woman.
He's very pure. Very pure.
But he's also like, he looks like a model. Like
you can't see any pores.
He just like, he's he's like the golden child for real.
He really is, though.
He just has a spirit and a look about him. You're like, this fucking guy is Steph Curry.
I love him so much.
And he's also the same size as me.
He is?
Yeah, he's not like this Superman figure like some of these NBA players where you're like, this guy's he's like, you're like, he kills it, and he's like this sort of unassuming person.
He's incredible.
He's sick. Potomac.
When they went to the Preakness, Which I don't even know. What is Preakness?
It's a horse race. Well,
I thought it was like Freaknik. Remember when the black people went to Freaknik?
They weren't
like
saying
the black
Preakness and Freakness.
At the HBCUs, they had the Freaknik.
It's like not the same level as the other horse race where they all put the hats on, but
the Kentucky Derby. This is a different version.
But it's an important horse race, allegedly.
Okay. Well, so they went to that when they were sitting at the table. To me, in this last episode, that scene there was so much to unpack.
So much.
With the new British lady. I mean, just her accent alone adds so much to the show.
Because when you're British and you're on one of these shows that's not British, like your accent, you're going to fall into a trap.
It's a character in itself. And they stop her and say, like, what does that mean? And it could be a normal phrase.
A few times.
Yeah. Like, tongue in cheek. Like, you haven't heard that, but the way she says it, it sounds like something.
Yeah, it sounds totally elevated, but
right.
it's just a thing.
Right.
And they've brought it up already, and it is going to be nonstop jokes.
Totally. I love it.
Because they're like, what? Or what the fuck are you talking about? Like, huh?
Or she says, even if she said something to Ashley, like, don't go there or something like that. And with the British, it sounds so elitist and snobby to these women, that live in Maryland. Do you know what I mean? It's great. I love her so much. I think she's an amazing addition to the show. That scene was just, we have the other new woman, Angela Massey, whose boyfriend that she's made husband, she's made everyone aware that he is a 10-year starter.
A 10-year starter. Played for the Denver Broncos.
And she's a WAG.
She's a WAG.
Wife and girlfriends of sports players. Is that
something
what
like that?
Right.
Which is a British term again.
Right.
But she checked the other girl who came back, and I mean, she came in like a fucking wrecking ball.
She was from last season, right? Or did she skip a season? Last season. Forget her name.
Jazzy.
Jazzy came in like a wrecking ball. And also a WAG, a fellow WAG.
But her boyfriend is sort of
7-year starter.
No, he's not a starter.
Oh, so she should have said it. He's a 7-year rookie?
Well, no.
Well, what does he say?
They say a bench player.
Oh, bench.
Because I don't know her husband. But listen,
that means
you're in the NFL.
You're in the NFL and you don't play. You sit on the bench.
You play, but you're not a starter. Like that's where the big money. He's not a star or a starter.
I get it, but that makes that seem more insulting. I mean,
she dissed him. It's like saying like I go out with. He's not Leonardo. He's not Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce, but he's important part of the team,
right?
And he starts. So it's like saying when your guy had a few lines,
right?
And you'd be like,
there's no small lines.
There's no small lines.
Just small actors.
He also played on the Chiefs. They won a Super Bowl.
Right.
But the fact that she led with that was crazy.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a fellow WAG. My husband is 10 years.
A 10-year starter.
Okay. That was ridiculous.
Yes.
I thought,
it's a brag.
It's a brag and no way to start a new friendship.
Yeah, and it's not classy at all.
She's running into a lot of troubles, I must say, this Angela Massey with her. And that scene told me why. It's like she's got to pull back. She's kind of
walking into that rookie trap that all the rookies fall into.
But you can't come in with this sound bath and like I do outdoor hikes for a living. We have a business. Like you're sounding like you already think you're better than everyone. And with these girls, that does not work.
No. And it's so funny to me and interesting that at this point in Housewives, for new Housewives, when we know everything about the show, and clearly, if you come on the Housewives in 2025, you've watched the show.
Sure you have.
Period.
If you get the show, you probably watch it to see what you got. So even if you haven't watched it like we have aggressively,
you've watched
consistently, you've watched it.
But the rookies always fall into that trap.
Every single time.
It's crazy. I will say that Stacey dealing with everything that she's had to deal with the bad breath, episode 1, 2, and 3. When she isn't as self-conscious, she is a piece of fucking work.
She's fire. She's a queen housewife. This casting is brilliant. I mean, she is. She's quirky. She's funny. She's strong. But she comes off robotic and weak and all the opposites of those things, which makes it for her interviews alone are just hilarious. Like,
she don't back down either.
No.
I mean, she's like a Duracell battery. She takes a licking and
keeps on ticking.
She don't go away.
They're in the pocket, this show. I love it. I love what's happening. But this scene at Preakness, they're all wearing fascinators.
What's that? The hats?
Yes. They're like a half a hat. I don't know.
It's like a big hat.
No, it's like some of them are little. They're fascinated. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that.
But they're like a statement hat.
Hair piece of a hat. Like fascinated.
And they're just going.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just too good. The show is too good.
I will say that scene is so much is happening in that scene that it needs to be rewatched, studied, and I guarantee you, at either BravoCon or a Bravo show, they will do that. You know how they do theater versions?
Yes,
they'll do that scene.
Totally.
It's at that level.
Yes, totally.
Understated.
Exactly.
There was no drink throwing, but it was like, what's going on here?
It was like a ping pong game of sort of like subtle insults.
And they were all involved with it.
Yes, it was excellent. I watched it twice. I'll watch it again.
And we watched, but I'll let you guys watch it on your own, Giselle and Robin, the Green-Eyed Bandits
podcast,
breaking down what's happening currently with Wendy. You can tell they were like, oh, bitch, I can't. Wendy, let's podcast right now.
Yeah, it was an emergency podcast for them for sure.
Did they call it an emergency?
No, they didn't. I'm just saying they had to get right on it.
The energy.
Are you kidding me? They were waiting to take Zen Wen down.
Oh, man. And you could smile through it. You could be like, well, we're not there anymore.
Yeah, because you didn't cause it. And you can't cure it, but she did it. So
they are happy to talk about it. Oh, my gosh. They are happy to talk. Now, they don't shit on her, Zen Wen.
No, but they laugh throughout the whole thing. Those are the detectives that we need. I'm telling you, they are funny. Breaking down her crimes, allegedly.
We are Team Wendy and Team Happy Eddie.
We don't want them to be in trouble
and we love those kids, and we root for all our housewives. But I'm not sure if some of their castmates feel the exact same way.
I would agree.
It's fucking brutal. I mean, they're not even saying it, and you're just like, you motherfuckers are, the two of them are, imagine their text chain and their FaceTime.
Well, I'm sure it'll come on. I'm sure it's going to make next season.
Robin's going to come back.
Or the phone calls the text chains are somehow going to come up.
I think that Robin will come back simply because I'm imagining that Wendy's not going to come back.
No. Really? Depends on how it goes. I think they're going to get out of it. That's what I think.
But they might not get out of it by the time next season comes out.
Right.
Anyway, The Real Housewives of Potomac, excellent. Black Rabbit, excellent. And every other thing in the world of Rapaport's reality, 2 thumbs up. Kebe's birthday, which is 3 weeks away. The whole world needs to start pre-gaming for Kebe's birthday.
Yes, everybody celebrate. Get yourself the best carrot cake you know. And cheers to me. Also, I was going to say, tonight we have something very special happening, I believe, on Salt Lake City. There is going to be a crossover of the century. The girls go on Below Deck.
Which is going to be...
That, to me, is all my worlds colliding.
I like a crossover, and I like when the worlds collide and come together.
Yes.
I don't even call it colliding. I say come together.
Well, with these ladies, I'm sure it's colliding. Imagine
Do you think they're not going to be assholes?
Oh, they're going to... When you're on a yacht like that with the chef and they're doing 7-course meals and they're sitting there, come on. They're going to do what they do best.
Anyway, tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's reality. Subscribe, rate, and review, and follow us on Instagram. And happy 3 weeks away from your birthday, babe. Love you.
I love you.